Okay, hello everybody. I like to say these are real time because I'm making, of course, every video I'm making quote now. But today's date is, today is June 5th, June 2018. All right? I'm visiting with my friend Mike, but I told him real quick, I said I need to show a couple of things and then talk real fast. And I'll also kind of make a little update. I saw some of my homeless friends today, and then I went over to Jack in the Box to use the restroom real quick. And I don't recognize people that might know me from different. And so somebody was walking up to me like they knew me. So then I realized it was a student from Turkey. One day when I was hanging out with the homeless guys about 6 months ago, somebody came up and said they were from Turkey, but they were a student going to the university here in Corpus. And I did like a little quick talk with him. I said he wanted to take some pictures of the homeless people. He's now a friend on Facebook, and at that time I did like a little video with him, and I talked about Turkey and all, and it was him. He has since graduated from the university and has a job at the port here, or the port of Corpus Christi, and is doing well. I ran into him earlier. And I'm visiting with Mike, and a lot of times, if you go back on some of my videos, there are various paintings, either that I purchased or people have given me. I have some, I think I called it work of art and stuff like that. It was a friend of mine who passed away, and he gave me some paintings when I was in New Jersey a few years ago, and I try to explain to people that are artistic or in music, a lot of times people, that God works through a lot of stuff, not just through preaching or teaching, though that's a part of it. Now I'm sitting here with my friend Mike, and I often do not have money on me. But it just so happened today I went and took out my offering, the money that I give, $1 a day. I do that once a month, and I'm trying to save like about $60 a month, which I'm not able to do. So the only time I ever have money on me is when I go get my offering. And then I came to see my friend, and I know Mike, as most of us, always needs a little money. And I said, let me look at a couple of your pictures, paintings that you have that are not finished yet. And I said, this one looks nice. And I was going to offer to buy a few of the paintings from Mike, but they're not finished. And Mike really doesn't like to sell his artwork, to be honest with you. I was just going to do it to see if it would be a blessing both ways. Now, I did not buy them, so I said, you know what, I better do this right now because there's a little message to it. So when I went to see some of the unfinished paintings of Mike, he had this one, which is a king, and it has a table in front of him. And I thought, that'll have some meaning to it. There are many scriptures about, thou preparest a table before me in the presence of mine enemies. Thou anointest my head with oil, my cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me. The other day I just taught on the Lord's Supper, the Passover meal. Jesus sat with his men, broke the bread, and then he gave them the wine. Now, I'm losing my hearing. I had a hard time talking to that person from Turkey. It's difficult because they talk thinking I can hear perfectly. Mike has had difficulty hearing throughout his whole life, but I get it every now and then, and it's hard because I had to keep asking, what did you say? And sometimes I'll pretend like I'm reading lips a little. So as Mike, I got this painting thinking I'll make that offer. I said, this will have something to do with it. Now Mike also is hard of hearing, so then he walks over to get another one he wants to show me. And as he's walking back, I make the comment, they say, the only thing missing from this is a wine goblet, because that would fill the picture of the Passover, the bread and the wine. Now, he doesn't hear me, okay? I just explained why. But he already has one in his hand, and it's a wine goblet. And I wasn't going to tell him, I just said that. But I did. I said, it's funny, Mike, as you're walking back, I said, the only thing missing is a wine goblet. And so, being I'm not going to buy these, I told my friend Mike, I said, I'm going to make this right now, because if I don't do it now, I will forget. So that'll be the little update for today. It'll be like a little lesson in art. You know, we have the bread, we have the wine. God prepares things for us. As believers, we understand that's the New Covenant, the New Testament, which I just taught the other day. And the little update is I saw some friends today. Most of the guys are doing okay. There's some strife going on between some friends of mine, and so just pray for unity. Sometimes people, when they are under physical duress as well as other types of things, I'm not talking about myself right now, sometimes it affects the way they function. And of course that happens with all of us. So that's the little message, that's the little update. We're in the middle of Galatians, and I'll do this real quick. Mike has been working on his house. Now Mike rents, I'll show it to you real quick. But he's been telling me for a while, he said, John, I'm going to fix it up nice. And I'm going to fix up this room here, and we're going to do some meetings. Invite some of the homeless guys, and he's working on it. And he's excited about it, and I told Mike, I said, sure, we'll do some meetings. Some of the homeless guys will come over. So he's putting a big effort into it, and I told him, yes, that if you'd like to do that, Mike will do that. So I want to bless all you guys. That's a tremendous message from, you got the king, and the missing ingredient was the wine glass. But God provided the missing piece, all right? God bless everybody.